everybody and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to be trying for the first time the P.Louise eye bases. So obviously I'm creating this really fun bright pink matte smoky eye which I've been wanting to do for ages, but I just felt like I didn't have any products which I felt were gonna do it justice, so I kind of never wanted to try and do it. And then the other day I was on Instagram or something and I saw that P.Louise were having a sale of these, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick up 3 colours which I know I'm going to want to use, the blue one, the purple one and the pink one, and I'm just going to give them a go. So they literally came through the letterbox this morning. It was like fate telling me, Alice, today is the day you're going to have a pink smoky eye. And since then I have been loving it. So if you want to see how I created this matte bright pink smoky eye, then just keep on watching, and if you want to know what I think of these, then just keep on watching as well. So I've already filled in my brows using my Legendary Brows by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Linda, and now I'm just going to take the shade Cool Medium, the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and I'm going to carve out my brows, and then we're going to get on with the base. So today, because we're using a different colour base, I don't know if I'll have explained that so far, but we're not going to be using this concealer as a base for our eyeshadow today. But I do still want to have my brows carved out, so I'm just gonna do this and then sort of blend it into the rest of my eyelid. So this morning I got through the post some products which I've been wanting to try for a really long time, and that is the P.Louise, what are they called? Basic Cosmetic Base. Inject colour into your artistry. So they're basically different colour eyeshadow bases. Now I've been wanting to try these for the longest time because I've seen them on Instagram and on people's YouTube channels and stuff, and they just look amazing. So I'm going to be taking the pink one. So this is basically a coloured eyeshadow base. So you know how normally I would put the concealer all over my lid to prep for eyeshadow? We're basically doing the same thing except it's coloured. So I've just taken a little bit onto the palm of my hand. I'm taking a flat shader brush. I've got no idea how much of this product I'm going to need. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Now this does set, so I'm going to put it onto my mobile lid to begin with. And then I think I'm just going to take a bit of a buffer brush and buff it out a little bit. So we can sort of start the blending process. So the benefit of using these is obviously whatever colour the base is, if you then put, like, so this is the pink base, if we put pink eyeshadow over the top, it's just going to make it look brighter. So we want like a more concentrated pink. So I'm actually just going to go straight onto the lid and add a bit more colour and sort of blend upwards more slightly. So it's almost acting like a transition colour, I think, because it's so light. And then it does eventually set, so you have to work quite quickly. This is actually a really nice product to work with, because I don't often get asked to do pink eyeshadow looks or very bright colourful eyeshadow looks on people, but when I do get asked, I know that I would really benefit from this product. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results actually. And it's building up really nicely as well. So I'm then going to take the James Charles and Morphe palette, and I'm going to start by setting the eyeshadow with, or setting the primer with this lighter pink, and then I'm going to go into the crease with this darker pink shade here. So then I'm just going to take that bright pink, and I'm taking it on a tiny little pencil brush, and I'm just going to put that right into my crease here. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm just going to diffuse those edges very gently, because we don't want this to become too pink, because I want this to still be quite wearable even though it's obviously quite a vibrant look. We want this to be sort of like fun party makeup. So visibly pink, but not so crazy that you wouldn't want to wear it out the house is what we're aiming for today. So I'm not taking it up too high. I'm letting it to gradually dissolve into that baby pink. That is so pretty, and that has gone on so easily. I'm then going to take a flat shader brush with that bright pink again, and I'm just going to dab that over the rest of the lid to give us that real intense colour. So now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So taking the bright pink on my little pencil brush, I'm putting that right into the crease, not taking it up too high, just lining out the crease. And then taking a blending brush, blending out the edges really gently. This is so pretty. I think because it's not a shimmer and it's just a bright, bright pink matte, it just looks so bright and luminous. I'm friggin' obsessed with this. That's so pretty. So I think we're gonna leave it there for the eyeshadow for now. I'm then just gonna pop on a little bit of mascara. And then for lashes today, I'm going to use something different because I've been using the same lashes in all my tutorials recently, and I thought let's just mix it up a bit. So I'm using the Tatti Lashes TL19. And then to make sure my skin's really dewy underneath, I'm going to take a little bit of moisturiser and just put this on underneath my makeup. I kind of like to use it as a primer sometimes, so instead of using an actual primer, I'll just take a dewy, quite heavy moisturiser. I'm then going to take the NARS Luminous Weightless Foundation, and this is in the shade Deauville. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and probably mix it, I am definitely going to mix it with the L'Oreal True Match in the shade Golden Toffee. And I'm going to pop that all over. But what I am thinking is instead of doing it with my hands today, I'm going to dot it all over because I haven't done it with a brush in so long. So I thought, do you know what, we got the time. Let's try something different, or at least try something I haven't done in ages. So I'm going to be taking my Morphe M439, a classic. Hang on, my eyelash is unsticking. And I am going to buff my makeup in with this. I've been using my fingers so much and don't know, I feel like doing something different today. And then just going over with my sponge just to get rid of any excess. And then just taking a little bit of that same concealer underneath the eyes, cleaning up that shadow. I'm then going to set the concealer using the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish powder. And I'm always quite generous with this. So I do under my eyes and then I pretty much do the rest of my face as well. Okay, so we need to make a decision about what we're going to do underneath the eyes. I'm tempted, because you know how like with the ink blot gel liners, you can put them in the waterline. I'm wondering, can you put the P.Louise stuff in your waterline? So for the sake of needing to know, I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of this stuff on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna take like a little flat brush and I'm gonna try and put it in my waterline and see what happens. So I don't know if you can see there, I've popped a little bit of this on my waterline and it has worked. However, it has bled into my eye a little bit. Not that I can feel it, it's absolutely fine, it's not stinging or anything like that. But often this happens with the gel liner as well. So all I'd say is if you've got very sensitive eyes, if you don't like things in your eyes or you wear contact lenses, anything like that, don't do it. But if you're a little bit like me and you're like willing to risk a little bit, what I would do is I'd pop a tiny little bit on the back of your hand, let it go half dry, and then build it onto your waterlines gradually. Don't just put a load on because it'll just bleed into your eye. And obviously it's meant for on top of your eye, but it probably isn't, ooh, I've dropped it, isn't meant for in your eye. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. You know, to me, it works very similar as the gel liner by Inglot. So I don't know if that's supposed to go on your waterline either, but I put it on there and it works brilliantly. So yeah, just a little disclaimer. I'm then just gonna take more of that bright pink from the James Charles and Morphe palette on a tiny little smudger brush, and I'm going to rub it right underneath my eye. To bronze, I'm then going to take Gimme Some by MAC, which is obviously my go-to because I use it all the time. And I'm going to do a light bronze because I want to make this more like pinky and fresh. For blusher, I'm then going to be taking this Radiant Blush Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be using the shade Spoiled, which you've seen me use loads of times, but it's like the perfect summery pink. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna just work that into my bronzer. And then for my highlight, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the shade Sugar. And the colour I'm going to be using is Starburst. So this is more of a pinky, icy pink sort of highlighter, if I can get my words out. So it's gonna go a bit better than a gold one would. So for my lips, I'm gonna mix a few things together. So I'm gonna first take this Lord & Berry lip liner, or lip crayon, whatever it is, and I'm gonna line my lips. I'm then going to take another Lord & Berry lipstick, or lip pencil. The first one I used was in the shade Intimacy, and as you can see, that's more of a natural lip colour. Now this one is in the shade Angel Pink, so this is really, really light, and I just want to add a little bit. To kind of give it a bit of an ombre. I'm then going to take the Tanya Burr lip gloss. This is so old, guys, but it's really light pink, so I think it will go quite well with this look, in the shade Just Peachy. And then I've gone over all of that with the Charlotte Tilbury Dance Floor Princess, just to merge it all into one. I don't know, I was feeling a little extra. So that's the makeup finish. Now I'm gonna go away and get dressed because I honestly can't be in this dressing gown for any longer. Anyway, I'm gonna do my hair, and then I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like when you're in clothes and I've got your hair done. I feel a lot more normal now. You know when you just are in your pajamas and you've not really properly woken up, although I'd showered and everything, I just felt like I wasn't properly up. You know, this quarantine thing is like driving me a little bit mad, the same as everybody else. But now that I'm up and I'm dressed and I've got my hair done, I feel a bit more like, yes, now let's get stuff done. But anyway, this is the finished makeup look. I can't stop taking pictures of it. Like literally, you will be sick of seeing this on Instagram, on my stories, because I've just uploaded a load of pictures. But it's so not like me to like pink, and I love this. I just feel this is really edgy and cool, but at the same time, it's really wearable. And I don't know, like I would wear this on a day and just like not even care. But yeah, as I was saying, I would just wear this in the day and probably wear this on a night out and not even think twice like about it. Like to me, this is wearable. This is not too crazy. Like, okay, it's bright, but for anybody who's into bright colours, like you would so wear this. Like if you went to the pub and you saw a girl in a cute outfit and she had bright pink eyeshadow on like this, you'd be like, girl, yes, like it's cool. It is cool. And I love it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. In terms of how the P.Louise bases worked, I mean, I haven't used the other colours, but the pink one was amazing. It made blending eyeshadow so easy, and now I'm wondering whether I should get the normal skin colour base, because this was actually like that good that it could stop me from using concealer, and I would probably use this instead. So if you think it's worth me buying the, do you know what, who am I kidding? I'm just going to buy the normal one because this was that good. And also those eyeshadows were so pigmented. Just as an all-round look, I love this. I love it, I love it, love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it, because I really did enjoy this one. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching and for clicking on these videos. Your support means the absolute world, because I still can't believe that people like click on my videos and watch me. Like, it's insane. I hope you're all still having fun, being playful during this time. Like I said guys, get practicing your makeup and your tan now while you're not going to be seeing anybody. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!